Conor Knighton has a close-up look at the cutting-edge tool for any occasion.
It takes a multitude of tools to make a multi-tool. Inside this sprawling 100,000 square foot factory in Portland, Oregon, raw steel is shaped and sharpened into saws and blades and pliers, all designed to fit into a pocket-sized package.
Everywhere I look, it's like tools making other tools.
Yeah, and we make the tools to make the tools.
Ben Rivera is the CEO of Leatherman, a company that specializes in designing multi-tools, foldable jacks of many trades and many blades.
We're trying to squeeze every ounce of performance and every inch of space out of the tool to make it so compact and simultaneously high-performing as possible.
Leatherman has been making versions of these handheld hardware stores for more than 40 years. They claim 1 in 11 Americans owns one. Ranging in price from around $50 to $230, some models are souped up, some are stripped down, some are personalized, but all are assembled by hand and stamped with the founder's name.
I did not know that Leatherman is a man, that it's you.
Lots of people are surprised that Leatherman isn't a 100-year-old company that was originally started in the leather working business.
In 1975, Tim Leatherman was driving across Europe with his wife Chow in a $300 Fiat that needed frequent repairs.
And I was carrying a pocket knife, but there were often times when I needed a pair of pliers, particularly when we stayed in a cheap hotel and the bathroom plumbing needed fixing.
Once the Leathermans returned to the U.S., Tim decided to put his engineering degree to use and see if he could somehow combine a pocket knife with pliers. With his wife's blessing, he started tinkering.
She went to work to support us, and I went to the garage and picked up a file and a hacksaw and started trying to build what was in my mind.
After several different iterations, Leatherman eventually came up with something that looked like this.
You open it up, and you have a pair of needle-nose pliers.
Turned out the real challenge was getting other people to buy into his idea.
I went to the knife company, and they said, sorry, it's not a knife, it's a tool. I went to the tool companies, they said, sorry, it's not a tool, it's a gadget. Gadgets don't sell.
After years of perseverance, Leatherman managed to sell his first 500 units to outdoor retailer Cabela's.
You cannot believe how happy I was. Finally, after 8 years, finally an order.
The orders soon started to snowball. In his first full year in business, Leatherman sold 30,000 of what he ultimately called his pocket survival tool. Today, the company can churn out 10,000 a day. Everything is still made in Portland. They've created dozens of different models and have spawned a slew of imitators, including the leather buddy seen on The Simpsons. Testing the limits of what people might do with a Leatherman is part of the design process.
This is surprising to me to find a seat belt here.
Since it's used so often for extracting people from a crashed vehicle, we test it.
Wow.
The company keeps a collection of tool tales, fan mail from customers who have used a Leatherman for emergency repairs and rescues.
It's been very gratifying, this whole Leatherman journey, hearing all these testimonials of how the Leatherman tool has saved steps, saved trips, and even saved lives.